We're getting ready to do the vertical supports to make sure that the bottom one can hold the weight of the top one. But in order to do that and trace straight lines, we have to make sure that the top of the bottom and the top of the top are perfectly parallel with the bottoms of each pod. Because right now, taking into account the span with no support, there's a little bit of a sag. So we're lifting it up, making sure that it's perfectly parallel and straight, and then we're going to put supports and remove the temporary posts that we're putting right now. It's not going to break. It's impossible to break the structure, but you don't want it looking sagging at the top. One is to make it a lot stronger, and two is to make it look proper. That's what we're trying to achieve now. It doesn't go in. So this is the length that we should have inside here. Because if you go to the sides, and watch it, no, it's not going to fit. Right there. It's exactly this height. You put it here, you're an inch, a little bit over an inch. And look, right now, this is inside. We just lower it, boom. So now we have a structure that has the bottom and the top perfectly parallel. And we can mark exactly where our permanent supports are going to be. We're going to remove the OSB that covers the framing. That when we put the actual support, it's going to be wood on wood with construction adhesive, and I would say we're going to put probably a dozen screws in it, because we're going to have one support on the outside helping the unit not open up when we're going to lift it, if we're going to have to lift from the top, and then another one on the inside helping with compression. So the weight of the top pod is going to be distributed on 8 posts actually. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16. So the weight of the ceiling is going to be distributed on 16 2x10s, which is overkill, but if you remember in the structure, well, actually you can see it here, right? We have the dovetail joint exactly here. So we will have support here, there, and that divides the whole opening in 3 somewhat equal spaces. But yesterday, me and Max decided that we're going to add actually an extra support. One here and one there. We know it's better, because right here, we have in this 90-degree corner, we have joints vertical and horizontal. We will have feet under the second pod, and we will have 4 feet on it, supports. And we're going to put them, the one in the middle, they're going to be right above the posts in the center, and the ones on the extremities are going to be exactly on the posts that we're going to put towards the outside, therefore relieving a lot of the stress from this joint here. Even though there are 8 pieces put together, it's already skinned on the outside, and on the inside is ridiculously strong. I wouldn't even want it to vibrate or bounce slightly. So that's why I think supports on the ends are going to help with that, whatever, little bounce or vibration. Imagine you have supports only here. From here to there, in reality, it's 10 feet. I wouldn't want the top pod just hanging 10 feet over with no support. So I'm going to be putting a support here. I want to transfer that weight all the way down to the floor. Ioana's going to basically start yelling at me.
Basically.
I got this. There you go. I'm creating space right now. We're gearing up not only to be able to manufacture everything, but Solle Solutions Austin will be able to provide design, drafting, manufacturing, delivery, and installation. These are going to take 30 feet on the floor, which is still going to be used, 300 square feet, not 30 feet, 30 feet length, 32 feet length. So I'm taking a little bit of the floor space, but I'll still use it, and I have more space on top of it. So essentially, I'm creating 300 square feet of extra space that were there, but in the air. These lines on the other side, 133 and a half. 133 and a half, I did on the outside, right? Boom, boom. See, here I ended up at 134. Why? Okay, 133 and a quarter. And the other one is 133 and a half. 133 and a quarter and 133 and a half. 133 and a quarter. That's it. There we go. Noise. For the time being, we're still incorporating some of the manufacturing capabilities that we have in Montreal only, just because we're not fully set up with the finishing line. So we can do manufacturing. Out of the manufacturing, the only thing that we cannot do for now is finishing, because the spray line is still being set up. But in the next couple of weeks, we will be able to do finishing here as well.